Many people don't consider the impacts agriculture has on our climate or how it could even save it. Conservation agriculture protects soil, avoids emissions, and sequesters carbon. The answer to part of our climate crisis can be found right under our feet. This is how soil can save the planet. Human activity has transformed a significant portion of the planet's land, especially for growing food and harvesting forests. About 38% of the global land surface is used for agriculture, accounting for an estimated 11.2% of U.S. greenhouse gas emissions in 2022. Let's learn about soil and the science behind its climate-saving ability. When plants photosynthesize, they use carbon dioxide to make carbon fuel so they can grow. 40% of that fuel is sent down to their roots to feed soil microorganisms, which in turn bring the planet mineral nutrients. Through microorganisms, the soil is able to sequester carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. So what's the concern? Soil under conventional chemical agriculture are almost completely devoid of microorganisms. Since chemical agriculture ramped up worldwide in the 1970s, we have lost 1/3 of the Earth's topsoil. The more tilling that's done, the weaker the soil gets, and the more farmers feel compelled to use chemical sprays. Building soil resilience through no-till farming will not only provide more stable crop yields in the long run, but give the soil the sequestering power it needs. The depletion of our healthy soil is causing desertification, which in turn disrupts small water cycles. There is a lot of heat coming from bare soil, which pushes rain clouds away, decreasing needed humidity. About 2/3 of the world is desertifying and pushing 40 million people off their land each year. Healthy soil is key to healthy communities. Project Drawdown is a comprehensive plan to reverse global warming. Its editor, Paul Hawken, says, "You cannot achieve drawdown without biosequestration. Biosequestration is using plants, trees, perennials, and techniques of grazing and farming to capture carbon and store it in the sink of the soil, and retain it for decades, if not centuries." Let's go over the other aspects of conservation agriculture that can stabilize the Earth's climate. Holistic livestock management has the capacity to reverse desertification in a very scalable way to about 2/3 of the world's land. By keeping livestock contained to an area of no more than a few acres for a few days, plant regeneration can thrive. By producing these solid grasslands, you can pull down enormous amounts of carbon back into the soil. The United States Department of Agriculture uses something called Commodity Credit Corporation to give farmers price guarantees for growing specific crops. In the current system, taxpayers subsidize farmers to grow the crops that feed the animals that live in feedlots, which emits greenhouse gases. By switching to regenerative agriculture, American farmers could increase their profits by over $100 billion annually and virtually eliminate their subsidies. Healthy and resilient farm ecosystems produce healthier food for the people and get economic benefits in return. If we treat our Earth with respect, it will care for us in return. Learn more about the Project Drawdown mission here, and don't lose hope. Simple solutions are right under our noses.